at the spot at 9.
Yeah, I'll plan on being back down here.
Have fun.
Deuces.
You want your weather?
Can't forget that.
Bye.
All right, see ya. And we're off. There it goes. Sexy truck. All right. We are off. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jack. Typically I go camping with my wife Holland, but she is in school right now, so I figured why not go solo camping for the first time and backpacking for the first time. So yeah, let's get into it. There's water close. That's cool. I am out of shape. Only a little light uphill for about 45 minutes and I am mare sweaty. Broke rule 1, cold weather camping. I scouted out a little spot up here on Google Maps. So let's see if we can go find it. Okay, this looks like as good a spot as any for camp tonight. Lots of firewood, kind of tucked in this little valley. Now I just need to find a spot for my tent and get it set up. Camp has been set up. Got a sleeping bag, sleeping pad, pillow, my dinner, all in this tiny little tent. So from here, I think I'm gonna just go gather some firewood, get that all prepped. Everything seems pretty wet. I think it's been raining here a lot, so fingers crossed I can get something started. I guess let's get to that. I learned in Boy Scouts, if you got 2 trees, stick it between and walk through. This is all really wet, so fingers crossed. Yeah, that's all soaked. Try and find some smaller dry stuff. There's these little sections of logs. They're pretty big. So what I need to do is basically cut off a little section, and since I don't have an axe, I did bring a mini hammer and a pocket knife so I can try and split the wood, get to the dry inside and split a bunch of kindling like that, and then hopefully I will get this going. Since I didn't bring a hatchet, split wood like that. Why didn't I think of this an hour ago? I wouldn't be chasing daylight. Well, it's nice that I have this little stand here though. My little chef's table. I'm gonna keep chopping away. I'll meet you at the fire pit. I think I have plenty of dry wood. Get some of this stuff on there. I hope this is dry enough. Let's go! All right, I'm gonna get some more logs going, but I believe we have fire. Let's go. We got fire, and I have cell service, so I'm on the phone with Holland right now. Say hello.
Hello.
So I guess I'm not as remote as I thought, but
Who's up there?
I have fire. The camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, who are you talking to?
Yep. The people.
The people.
YouTube. Okay, it is now dark. Trying to nurse the fire along. It's getting a little cold though. I might make some hot cocoa real quick. So far, Solo camping is not bad. Wish it didn't get dark so early, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna spend a lot of time laying here in bed once it gets dark. But for now, make some hot chocolate or something. I go with raspberry. Shout out Eli for the hot cocoa. It's my younger brother, hooked it up. Let's get this going. Does this one have the stove? Yes, it does. Well, that's what not to do. But we're good. Might add a little more water in there. Oh, well, fire's actually come along nicely, which is good because it's getting really cold. Hot chocolate going. I made a little heat barrier behind the fire to kind of push more heat towards me and dry out all my wood I have behind it. So yeah, it's actually kind of reflecting back into the tent and keeping it pretty warm. So yeah, all in all, not bad.
Like a good pile of dryer wood.
Poured the hot chocolate packet in there. Looks pretty good. Smells like raspberries. I ate a gigantic breakfast burrito about 2 hours ago. I am super full. So I don't even know if I'll have dinner tonight. That looks pretty good though. But I probably need to let it cool off for a little bit. Basically the fire pit's right outside the front door of the tent, so it's like heating everything up. Decided I was going to heat up some water. I'm gonna pour it into this Nalgene. Put it in the bottom of my sleeping bag. A little tip to keep yourself warm when it gets real cold. So probably let this cool off for a second and then pour it in. Try not to burn myself. There's a little hot chocolate residue in there, that's why it looks kind of gross. Most important thing you want to do is seal it up really tight and make sure there's no leaks. Last thing you want to do is put this in your sleeping bag and have it get everything wet. So I'm going to throw this in here, have it get nice and warm. Alright, chill by the fire. It's about 6:30. The sun set about an hour ago. Got the fire built up pretty good. It's kind of like creating a greenhouse in the tent, so it's actually really warm, even though it's plenty cold outside to see your breath. But I had some hot chocolate. I don't think I'm gonna cook anything for dinner because I had a burrito that freaking big. I'm really full. So far, I would say for my first solo camping experience, it's been really relaxing so far. A lot more chill than I thought it would be. The whole time I thought I'd be worried about, like, I don't know, mountain lions, or I've never seen a mountain lion in the woods around here, and I've camped a lot, but I know they've seen me. That's the thing with mountain lions, they kind of, you don't really see them coming. But luckily I think fire is a deterrent for them, and making a lot of noise, stuff like that. And then I also have bear spray chambered in .357 Magnum. I've just been sitting by the fire listening to podcasts and relaxing. First time backpacking and first time solo camping. And so far it's been really good. I'm super stoked that I was able to get a fire going. I was really worried there for a second. Everything is just soaking wet. But I think cutting down those bigger logs and then splitting them with my pocket knife into little dry pieces of kindling has got a good coal bed going, and it's really warm, which is a plus. I think sitting here in the dark without a fire would kind of suck. Let me know what you guys think of this video. This is kind of the first style like this that I have done. I hope it's entertaining. Appreciate you guys. I just noticed on the channel I have over 20,000 views, which is pretty sick. Might not mean a lot to most people, but I'm super excited that people enjoy watching the content that I make. So I hope you guys stick around, hit that like and subscribe and all that jazz, or don't, just hang out. I'll see you guys at bedtime. Peace. All right, nerds, I'm going to bed. See you in the morning.
Ugh. Good morning. I don't want to leave the sleeping bag, so I'm gonna lay here for a little while. But I survived the night. It is 7 a.m. Slept pretty good last night. The only downside is this pad has a slow leak, I think, on the seal. So in the middle of the night, it deflated on me. And when I was laying on the ground, it got really cold, but I pumped it back up and then I was fine. The hot water bottle worked really well. A little condensation going on in here. That's how you know it got cold. The sleeping bag's a little wet, but I'm gonna make some hot cocoa in bed, then start packing up. I think it's caramel hot cocoa. So that sounds really good. Let's do it. I definitely need a smaller sleeping bag. This thing is super warm. It's just gigantic, and there's a lot of air that can get into it, create a little bit of cold spot, and it'd be nice for packing stuff in if it was smaller. Feel free to throw out some suggestions in the comments what I should get, because I'm just barely getting into this, so that'll be cool. Caramel. Land O'Lakes. I didn't even know they made hot chocolate. Thought they just made butter. Oh, it smells freaking amazing though. Let's stir it up. We got hot cocoa. Alright, I should get out of the sleeping bag. Well, we got a nice little sunrise going on. This bed of coals radiated heat into the tent all night. Kept me super warm. Yeah. I hit the spot. There's ice all over the back of the tent. A little chilly, but I was warm. We live to see another day. I'm gonna finish up this hot chocolate and start packing up.
The stars convey the light, so fragile in the night. In this moment, forever be, forever be.
Okay, now get this mess all back in the backpack.
In this moment, forever be,
Ta-da!
forever be.
Let's head back. Gotcha. Not gonna leave you behind. This camera's worth like $300. Goodbye, campsite. That was fun for my first time solo camping. It was fun. It was a little boring though, if I'm being completely honest. I think next time I might have to do one where I like backpack to a lake or something. Do some fishing. Just have some stuff to keep myself a little more preoccupied, but we're gonna head back. Porter's gonna meet us with the truck. And we're gonna go home, take a shower. But yeah, let's get to the truck. I'm a little early, so I think rather than wait for Porter to get here and just get cold, I think I'm just gonna keep hiking down the road till I meet up with him. I think I'm gonna wait for Porter right here. The road gets a little narrow after this and I don't wanna get ran over by side-by-side or anything, but thank you guys for tuning into the video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, if I should do more solo camping or backpacking. I'm going to anyway, but let me know. and I'll catch you guys at the next video. Thanks for watching.
In this moment, forever be,
Started hiking down, huh?
Yeah.
forever be. In this moment, forever be.